Hi Scorpio, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for returning if that is the case. You are all so very welcome to my channel. Today we're doing what you don't see coming for the rest of January 2025. This is for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and your Venus sign. So we're going to be starting pulling the tarot aside. I'm going to start with the archangels here for Scorpio. Let's see what energies we have for you to start, okay? And then we're going to jump into the tarot. And as I shuffle these cards, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so. It's completely free for you and it helps me greatly to grow my channel as well as pass the word to other users out there. So thank you so much for being here, Scorpio. Let's get started. Show me Scorpio, please. What is the energy for Scorpio? So we have prioritize. Interesting, we had that for Cancer as well. What else do we have here? We have outdoors. Lovely. Anything else for Scorpio? Yes. We have teaching and learning. And that is all. Okay. So let's start with the prioritized card. Okay, so we have here crown chakra, solar plexus as well. We have a lot of solar plexus here today. Archangel Metatron, focus on your highest priorities. I will help you get organized and motivated. I have just been called to tell you that you could take great advantage of doing the meditation of the violet ray. Okay? It's just a specific message here. Okay? So if you feel in your heart, definitely do it. Okay? I'm sure you can find them also on YouTube. All right? So prioritize. It's time to focus on your highest priorities. What are your highest priorities? Okay, some people like to do this at the beginning of the calendar year, in the 1st of January. So you could be working on that. You could have done that already. If you haven't, definitely consider doing that. Okay, at least till spring starts, because that's when the astrological new year starts. Okay, so that's one that we have here, and then we have outdoors. I love this outdoors. It's surrounded by roses. So roses are all about beauty, romance, all the beautiful things, right? And Archangel Jophiel tells you go outside, get some fresh air, and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. We're also talking about serenity. We're talking about the heart chakra. We're talking about your throat chakra. It we have most of them. I feel like we have all the chakras here in this, plus we have that fountain there connected with your emotions. Okay, so spending time in nature, grounding, connecting with yourself, connect with the divine, connect with all of that will definitely help you. Maybe some of you could actually be going from some stressful moments right now, so that can definitely help you to release the stress on your nervous system. Okay, and then we have teaching and learning. Now, teaching and learning, it's a beautiful card. It's all about, this spiritual side of you that maybe you could be learning some stuff and you want to pass it on. It doesn't have to be just regarding spirituality. It could be any skill, any tool that you are learning. You are learning about it, you tested it, and then you pass it on, okay? And that's actually beautiful. So Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open eye and learn new ideas. Then teach these ideas to others. Literally what we just said, right? So that is the message for you. So beautiful messages here for you, okay? Maybe you could even prioritize get outside, right? Go outdoors. But let's see what else do we have for you, Scorpio, with the tarot. We're going to be taking one card for your current energy. We're going to be taking 3 cards for what you don't see coming. We're going to be taking 1 card for the advice. And finally, we're going to be taking 3 cards for the outcome. So let's start here for Scorpio. Current energy, the 9 of Swords. What they don't see coming. 3 cards, please. This is for Scorpio, the 7 of Swords. The 6 of Pentacles, and 1 more for what they don't see coming. Thank you. The Ace of Swords. Okay, now what is the advice for Scorpio, please? Advice for Scorpio. The Knight of Pentacles. And finally, what is the outcome? 3 cards for the outcome for Scorpio. We have the 4 of Cups. We have the Page of Cups and we have the High Priest. Okay, so Four of Cups, Page of Cups, and the High Priest. Lovely. So let's dive in here and see what are the cards trying to tell you here. So we start with your present energy, Nine of Swords. So Nine of Swords, it's interesting because we just mentioned here before I even mentioned about the nervous system. And this card definitely talks about anxiety, depression, not knowing what to do, overthinking, a lot of worries, sometimes unnecessary worries. Doesn't mean that they are necessary, the ones you're going through, but it's time to prioritize leaving your worries to the angels, and also maybe getting out there, outside, can help you a little bit to release this tension, okay? And also this card tells a lot about, swords are about communication. So you actually have a bunch of communication here. So rather than taking this as worries, why not taking this as opportunities of growing, of understanding other perspectives, okay? We are definitely talking here a lot about understanding that you can overcome anything. You did overcome already all of this. So you are much stronger than before. Another interesting thing in this card is that she has on the right side, okay, so the right arm and hand, the hand is touching the floor, and the right foot, her toes are touching the floor. And this is the divine masculine side, okay? It's the one that takes action. So she's been called here actually to stay grounded before she takes some action, as in the other two are in the air in the bed. The left side, the left hand, and the left foot are in the bed, okay? So we have this, it's time to stay grounded. It's like the cards are calling you very much. Stay grounded, so that you can understand what you have to get out of your head, connect with your heart, connect with your senses, and then once you have this beautiful heart and mind coherence connection, that's when you're going to be able to make the decision, okay? Because then we come here for what you don't see coming. You don't see coming a big resolution here. You don't see coming some help coming for you. I feel that you are having help from someone here, okay? The Seven of Swords, it's maybe you focusing that someone, it maybe happened, someone lied to you, someone cheated on you, and it doesn't have to be a romantic relationship. Could be in the workplace, okay? Could be friends, could be family members, you name it. Even though with the Six of Pentacles here, I do sense this could be financially, okay? And with the Ace of Swords here, there's definitely a revelation, a truth coming out that will free you from this state that you may be at this moment, okay? Now remember, this is happening till the end of the month. And with this Ace of Swords here, I would even say in the next week, this will all be revealed to you. Something's happening here that it's going to be very fast, okay? And then what is the advice? Plan for the future, okay? Make plans. Remember to prioritize. What are your goals? Prioritize something here. So make plans for the long term, not just, what I feel here is that I could be talking with some people that don't have all this eagerness for goals for the long term, and they just live day by day with no objectives, no targets, no nothing. It's time to change that, okay? Get up, get a piece of paper, get a notebook, a journal, whatever you wish, okay? Get a pencil, a pen, um, color ones, color pencils, maybe even if you want, and start working on your goals for as a short term, goals long term, and this could be even for quarters, for the whole year, for the next 5 years, for the next 10 years. It's time to put your plans into paper, otherwise they're just going to stay in your head, and when you start overthinking, they just go away, okay? And then to finalize here, the outcome is the Four of Cups, the Page of Cups, and the High Priest. Definitely you still focusing here on something, you assuming that you missed an opportunity. You didn't miss it, because the right one is coming here for you, okay? This can very strongly be a job, because the High Priest also talks about contract, and this could also be you. Remember the teaching and learning? This could be you training on something to teach others. We could be talking about actually a new job position where you're going to be able to teach others, to mentor, to coach, with all of those, okay? Or one of them, you name it. Also, we're talking about a relationship. Maybe you thought that relationship is over and there's this reconnection here, beautiful reconnection as well. Okay, that was an interesting message as well. So that's what I have for the reading for you. Now we're going to go into our 3 questions at the end, answering yes, no, or maybe. So this is the time, if you want to think about your questions, to pause the video and then come back with your questions. If you don't have any questions, we're going to get the 3 cards together at the end as an advice for you as well, okay? So let's get started here. Question number 1 and 2 and 3. Perfect. For question number 1, I'm going to say no, 7 of Wands. For question number 2, I'm going to say yes with the Queen of Swords. And for question number 3, Karma, I'm going to say yes. Okay. It's time to get out of your defensive mode and it's time to speak up, okay? The universe is calling you. You are being divinely guided to speak up, to start being more assertive. You don't have to excuse yourself for who you are, for what you want to do, and the way you think, okay? You are who you are on your journey, and no one else will understand you as you, okay? Because no one is inside your head and your emotions and your senses and all of that, okay? So it's the time to step out of this what am I going to say if they discover this or that? You are who you are, okay? So empower that side of you, okay? So that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Thank you so much for being here, and until next time, have a lovely day. Take care.